Like the regular Mustang Dark Horse is the responsible choice, and that's exactly the problem. The 2026 Mustang Dark Horse SC is Ford's answer, a supercharged, track-leaning coupe that basically picks up where the old Shelby GT500 left off, just without the Shelby nameplate. Ford is positioning the Dark Horse SE right in the gap between the 500-horsepower Dark Horse and the 815-horsepower Mustang GTD, which is a pretty crowded slice of the ego market, and that's a good thing for buyers. The key headline is the engine, a supercharged 5.2-liter V8 called Predator, the same family that powered the last GT500 and also shows up in the GTD. Ford still won't give final horsepower and torque numbers, which is either strategic suspense or the automotive equivalent of "I'll tell you my salary after you move in." SC literally means supercharged here, and it's not a simple blower on a 5.0 situation. The SC gets the 5.2 Predator instead of the Dark Horse's naturally aspirated 5.0. Power is sent through a Tremec 7-speed dual-clutch transmission, essentially a modified version of the unit used in the previous GT500. And that should mean brutally quick shifts without the "did it get the memo" delay you sometimes feel in traditional automatics. There's also a carbon fiber drive shaft and extra cooling for the rear differential, which is the kind of detail that screams, "We expect you to abuse this." Ford didn't just crank the power and call it a day. The SC comes with MagneRide adaptive dampers, firmer springs than a standard Dark Horse, new anti-roll bars, revised knuckles and control arms, and a lightweight magnesium strut tower brace. Ford also swapped some steel suspension bits for forged aluminum to save weight, widened the track by more than an inch, and revised steering and rear suspension geometry for sharper response. Braking is Brembo with 6-piston fronts and 4-piston rears, and there's a 5-step variable traction control system in track mode, so you can choose how much the car helps before it lets you become a YouTube clip. If that still sounds too sensible, the optional Track Pack goes further with carbon fiber wheels, carbon ceramic brakes, including massive 16.5-inch front discs, and a claimed 150-pound weight drop. Tires change too. Standard cars wear Pirelli P0R, while Track Pack cars move to Michelin Pilot Sport Cup R in 305/30 R20 front and 315/30 R20 rear. Serious, near-slick track rubber that's amazing on a hot lap and questionable in cold rain, because physics doesn't care about your plans. The SC's angrier look is largely functional, more openings up front for brake and engine cooling, plus a new aluminum hood with an enormous vent. Ford even claims that with the rain tray removed, the hood vent can generate 2.5 times the downforce of the standard Dark Horse hood vent, which is both impressive and a polite reminder that this thing is happiest on a circuit. With the Track Pack, you get a ducktail and a larger manually adjustable carbon fiber wing, and Ford claims 620 pounds of downforce at 180 miles per hour, numbers that put this into real aero territory, not just parking lot presence. Inside, changes are relatively light. You get the GTD-style flat-bottom steering wheel with a 12 o'clock stripe and carbon fiber accents, plus a couple of red anodized buttons for drama. Standard seats are heated and ventilated power units, good for daily life, but the Track Pack swaps in manual Recaros and replaces the rear seats with a storage shelf, because apparently your passengers should have bought their own car. Also, Ford still isn't ready to talk price, and that matters because this car only makes sense if it undercuts the GTD by a healthy margin. So the Dark Horse SC looks like Ford's modern GT500 successor, Predator V8, dual-clutch gearbox, serious cooling, real aero, and a Track Pack that turns it into a weapon. The big question is the one Ford refuses to answer.